If you switch on the referral rewards option in your testimonial campaign, your photo gallery, your video gallery, you're definitely going to want to get to know the rewards console. That's where you can see all the people who have entered and referred people, and that's where you're going to approve them if they've earned a reward and you have it set to hold for approvals. That's also where you're going to be able to view all those entrants and see for each one of them all of the actions that have been happening on those referral links that they've been sending to their friends and family. So you get a really deep dive. We automatically block for fraud, but you can also check for fraud and block entire IP address ranges if you see people abusing the system and trying to get around your referral rules. So let's show you how to do this. I've got a testimonial campaign. This is a test campaign. But I switched on referral rewards. So let's go over here to actions and click the drop down. I'm going to select rewards console up at the top. And if you don't see rewards console for your campaign, it means you didn't activate the rewards, the referral rewards feature. So you'll want to do that. And that way going forward, it will offer to people to earn rewards for doing things like sharing with friends and family across their social feeds or via direct email. So after you click the rewards console, it's going to bring up this list of everybody who has entered. And as you can see, this is a test, so there's only a couple here. So for each one of the participants, the main thing we're looking at here is the goal status. So this particular referral reward only gave them a prize if 5 of their friends or family clicked through. And since they referred, this particular test entry referred a link, but nobody yet has clicked through to that. So let's say, their mom, their dad, their brother, and their sister click through, each individually. That would show 4 out of 5. So they still wouldn't have had the goal status met. Once 2 additional people or 1 additional person clicked that link and took whatever action was required to earn that goal status, then it would say 5 out of 5, and it would say reward reached, and it will actually ask you to approve it if it was set to be held for approval. If that happens and you're ready to approve them, you do that through the actions dropdown and you select approve. But before you do that, you might want to take a look at a couple things, especially if the prize is something of real value. You might want to check for fraud. And I'm going to show you a couple things you can do. Let's work our way down. First thing I want to show you is if somebody is inquiring about where their goal status is, first of all, you can let them know that they can go back to that campaign, the testimonial campaign, and it should recognize them and show them a status bar of 0 out of 5. And it will also allow them to generate that link again that allows them to be tracked, and it shows the any referral actions that earn them these rewards. It is going to generate that unique link for them right there within the campaign page. But if you want to do it yourself on their behalf, you can do that here by searching for their name or anything that they wrote in the message, their email address. So there's different ways of searching for that participant. Over on the right, we have a delete IP address, which is only going to be done if you find fraud in the next step, which I'm going to be showing you down below. You can also just export all of your participants into a CSV. That'll give you a nice spreadsheet that you can upload to your email service provider, for example, if you want to send these people a special bonus offer. Over here, under actions, for each one of these entries, we have a whole set of actions that we can take. So the detailed profile will just show you what this individual is doing throughout our software. If they've liked one of your social posts, for example, it'll actually show that as well. So all of the engagement they have with your socials, as long as the action was managed through our software, it will show it here. Change profile image doesn't really help for the referral rewards because we generally do not display their profile image within their rewards console. So when they go to check on their rewards, there's no profile shown, so this doesn't really apply here. Merge profiles, what this can do is if you got somebody who left 2 different testimonials and it's the same person, you can actually help them out by merging those profiles. That way, instead of having maybe goal status 1 of 5 on one of them and 2 of 5 on the other, you can merge the profiles and it'll show up as one person, and it will combine those goal statuses. So they'll have 3 of 5. But that's a very unusual case. It's up to you if you want to use this feature or not. View referral detail. This is an important one, so I'm going to click this. This is going to bring up a console that is going to show all of their referral activity. In blue, it's going to show the information of the person who submitted this entry. And you'll be able to look across here and just see all the other information. This is a really old test, so it's not really showing a lot of data on this person, this test person. And it can also show this if they enter while they have a private browser enabled, which could have been the case with this tester. So the blue indicates this is the person that initially left the testimonial, and then all of the referred clicks after that will appear below. So it will show their IP address, the cookie ID, and what this is, the cookie ID is basically we record a cookie ID on their browser. So on the device that they're using, we record a cookie. And now we can identify when that device is used for any other purpose. So if I see that cookie ID, we automatically will block that from being counted as a referred action, because that would be self-dealing. That means this individual also clicked their own referral link and took an action, and we don't reward that. So we would move that to the not counted folder over here. And this is where it would then appear. It would not be included in their goal status. So if they had 1 of 5 and you move it to not counted, it will return to 0 of 5. If there are a lot of entries here, if they have a lot of friends and family that are clicking through and taking action, and you're suspicious, click export to CSV, and all of this data will be sent to a spreadsheet. It's a little easier to, if you want to sort and resort, you can do that here, but doing it in a spreadsheet can sometimes be easier if there's a lot of data to go through. What I like to look for, if I'm looking for fraud that our software might have missed, and we do have a lot of, fraud prevention built into this, but like, let's say you have just a whole bunch of IP addresses that are the same, and they just have slightly different cookie IDs. The date and time is almost the same. It's one right after the other. That might be a bot that is taking these actions on the behalf of a fraudulent user. So if you see that, what you could do is take that IP address that is looks to be fraudulent and breaking your rules for your contest or your referral rewards program. All you need to do is copy that IP address and go over here, and you can block IP addresses and have a whole list of them if you wish. And each IP address, just put 1 per row, each IP address will be purged from the system. So if they did have an IP address that showed 1 of 5 and that IP address matched, it would block it and go back to 0 of 5. And understand that it's not only going to block it from the previous activity, even the future activity. So you don't need to constantly be going back and checking for that IP address. It's automatically going to be looking out for that going forward, and it will automatically block any actions by that particular IP address. And that's it. Like I said before, if you have somebody that reaches that goal status and it indicates that here, you should also get an email letting you know that somebody just earned a reward. Please go approve it. And there should be a link to the rewards console within that email. And just know that clicking actions and approve will allow you to approve that. But you would only want to do that, of course, once they reach 5 of 5. And if you have it set to allow them to earn multiple rewards, then it will actually stack. It'll say 5 of 5 and then 0 of 5 for the second reward. So you can approve each one of the rewards that they earn separately. And all you're going to be approving is the ones that have reached, the 5 of 5. I hope this helps, and I really hope that your referral rewards campaign is successful.